which kind of leads to the next topic here. The Colts quarterback situation. Rivers is a free agent at the end of the season. He signed a 1 year, $20 million this last offseason. And Jacoby Brissett is a free agent as well, so they do not have currently a starting quarterback on the roster. To me, what I personally believe the Eagles should do, I don't know if it's really popular or not, but I'm dead set for it, should totally happen, is that the Indianapolis Colts should trade for Carson Wentz. Wentz is not going to be on the Eagles team next year, especially with Doug Peterson being fired. We'll talk about that later on in the show. The Eagles, when they have Jalen Hurts in his final games that he started, he played pretty well. It's pretty much known that Wentz is not going to be a part of the team if he is not the starter. And Frank Wright, the head coach of the Colts, was the offensive coordinator of the Eagles while Wentz played there on his MVP caliber season. And I really think if Wentz goes to the Eagles, it's a fresh start, has basically a new beginning, restarted his career right away. I think it will be really, really good with the Colts. And let's say if Wentz will get traded to the Colts, I think they're a Super Bowl contender immediately because, I mean, really, if the Colts had just a slight better quarterback this year, they would be a Super Bowl contender, in my opinion. But to me, I think it would be the best case scenario for the Colts to not re-sign Philip Rivers. I know some people may want them to re-sign him, but to me, I think it's the best case for the Colts if they would trade for Carson Wentz.
I think that makes a lot of sense, and I agree with you. I think that would be a very good move. I am still a believer that Carson Wentz can revitalize his career somewhere else. Though he's struggled, he's definitely, I think, been the main issue for the Eagles' failures this year. He's lost all his confidence with the team and everything like that. I think you give him a team like the Colts with a great offensive line and give him, just a good offense to work with, a good offensive mind team. And the Colts could turn things around with Carson Wentz, and then it could be good. But at the same time, I'm not leaving out the idea of possibly, maybe Matthew Stafford or Matt Ryan hit free agency, and maybe the Colts try to attack them there, or maybe even in the draft. Though I don't think they'll end up drafting any of the top 4 quarterbacks. I think there is a very strong possibility maybe Mac Jones or Kyle Trask could fall around 2 or 3, and maybe at that point you could probably draft a guy and sign maybe a Ryan Fitzpatrick to kind of be the mentor over him like they did Miami this year to Tagovailoa. I think that would also make a lot of sense. I think probably for the Colts' best success, though, you probably want to get a quarterback similar to Carson Wentz who can win if he's got a good team around him. And I think the Colts definitely have a good offensive line around him. And if they can get some extra weapons to put around Carson Wentz, they can really have a good offense for the future.